Has this gotten to the point where there has been physical abuse?
No, absolutely not. There was the shirt incident, but that was
what?
it. The shirt incident where he accidentally popped my eye, and everyone in the family knew about that. But as far as physical violence, there's never been any physical violence. And, you know, that's why we can't have a relationship, because you lie, and if you say one thing, then you totally twist it. You know, we are here. I wrote into the show for my marriage, and because TJ is unemployed. And like I said, we're about to lose everything we have, so that is the root of the problem.
Okay, well, here's the email that you wrote in to us. I pulled some excerpts out of this. He also has anger problems and has popped me in the face before and thrown things at me, causing bruises. You wrote that.
The only thing that he has ever done was the shirt incident, where he went like this and he popped me in the face.
He cusses and yells around our daughter when I have begged him to stop.
I think that TJ, and he'll admit to that. And
yes,
I think that his
I'll admit to anything I'm wrong. I will not lie.
And,
but
that was wrong.
I have.
Okay, but he has anger problems and has popped me in the face. Now, those are your words in your email.
Right.
Okay, you didn't say has accidentally popped me in the face. You said he has anger problems and has popped me in the face, and you went on to say he has thrown things at me, causing bruises. So, to me, I read that as a domestic violence scenario.
He shouldn't have done that, and we've discussed that. And
okay,
you know,
and you said, "How
wrong.
can I help you?" You said, "How can I help you?" Well,
right.
I can give you some advice here. I'm not trying to throw your husband under the bus here, but you have a tendency to start defending him anytime somebody says something critical about him. But you have to understand, if you want to solve problems, you can't change what you don't acknowledge. And if you trivialize or minimize things that are going on, then it's real hard to put them on a priority list. You've had items thrown at you. You don't want to trivialize that. That's not okay. And you don't want to be doing that.
Well, it goes back to TJ's anger, and I do believe that has been, you know, the unemployment has caused him. He is stressed. He is angry. You know, he's at his breaking point, I feel like, right? Don't you feel like you don't know, I don't know what to do. You don't know what to do, and that's why I wrote in, something has to change.
Listen, we can talk about why. Right now we're talking about what. The what we're talking about is that he's throwing items at you. And you wound up with a black eye. Karen alleges that TJ gave Chelsea a black eye, and she gave our producers a photo that she claims is proof. Is this your black eye? And this was just accidental.
Yeah, you know.
Tell them the truth. Tell them about you and I'm pulling my hair, and how I was uncomfortable being at your aunt's house with your parents being there on a random secret surprise. So you're sitting there plucking at my head, and I get the damn shirt, and I swung it, and I caught her with the button. I didn't swing it lightly. I mean, I was irritated. I'm sleeping. I don't want to be messed with, because every time I get around them, it's drama. I mean, it drives me crazy.
So it wasn't an accident. It
was like I was in the middle of, it was like I'm sleeping, and I'm being messed with, and I'm saying, stop, stop, stop. And I grabbed the shirt that's right next to me, because I had no shirt on when I was laying down in bed, and I just swung it. And it just caught her. And she said,
I told him, you have to control yourself. What if you had accidentally hit our daughter?
I was in tears because I don't want to lose her because I did something stupid. I mean, that was ignorant. I mean, I still look at myself low for doing that.
Why are you throwing things at her?
Well, that's the shirt. I mean, I'm not going off and saying, hey, I'm going to hit you with this dish today. And especially, why would I want to hit her at her family's house? Everybody's there. I just feel like hitting you at your family's today. I mean, it makes no sense.
But yet, you did it.
I know, it was stupid. I was, like, still asleep.